same people who own the labels own the prisons.
Literally the same people?
Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
But they didn't make you write those lyrics.
It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that. You have, the record company pushing the narrative. Some social engineering going on here to make sure those prisons stay full.
John Holmsten, a retired CIA agent, has admitted on national Russian television that the CIA was behind the creation of the 1980s hip-hop scene and financed major hip-hop acts including NWA, Afrika Bambaataa, and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. The government at the time spent, quote, big money, serious money, on this covert operation destined to further division and corrupt the American youth to nihilist, anti-establishment, and anti-American ideologies, he explained in a half-hour interview broadcast on national television. Famous hip-hop songs of the legendary hip-hop outfit NWA were even scripted by a team of psychologists and war propagandists of the CIA. F the Police, and When I'm Called Off, I Got a Sawed Off, Squeeze the Trigger, and Bodies Are Hauled Off, and other nihilist and anti-establishment lyrics were intended to unleash a wave of cynicism towards authorities, promote the use of heavy drugs, and entice the youth with revolutionary counter-establishment ideas. The retired CIA agent claims the social engineering maneuver was extremely successful. Quote, we understood at the time that music was a powerful means of propaganda to reach the youth, explained the 77-year-old man. Our mission was to use teenage angst to our advantage and turn Generation X into a decadent, pro-drug, and anti-establishment culture that would create uprisings and further division within society. We even infiltrated mainstream radio to promote their music and reach millions of people every day, he admitted, visibly proud of the accomplishment. For many of us in the CIA, infiltrating the 1980s hip-hop scene was one of the CIA's most successful experiments of propaganda to date, he acknowledged during the interview. The retired CIA agent, who was granted a Russian residence permit in 2011, also claimed Lior Cohen, commonly known as the tall Israeli who runs hip-hop, is a CIA asset. When it comes to engineering culture, no one touches Lior Cohen, Homestead admitted. He ended up promoting rappers such as Jay-Z and Kanye West, and more recently brought Migos and Young Thug to prominence. Some experts openly admit hip-hop nihilism, which was expressed in the use of harder, more self-destructive drugs like heroin, cocaine, and methamphetamine, pushed United States President Richard Nixon into the war on drugs, a campaign of prohibition of drugs and foreign military intervention, with the stated aim being to define and reduce the illegal drug trade within America and around the world. Quote, the chaos we caused in America helped the government justify overseas wars of plunder to middle America. The country wouldn't be...
Just posted a video with Ice Cube, talking to, I think, Bill Maher's name, I believe, about how the same people that own the record labels are the same people that own the prisons. And people are finally starting to realize and wake up that the reality that they've been sold is actually engineered by a very powerful secret group of people that are hidden behind the curtain. They don't want you to know that this is going on. They want you to think that it's all just happening naturally and organically, but it's not. They have an agenda, and they're not playing a short game. These are families that have been around for lifetimes, not just single lifetimes or single generations. We're talking thousands of years. They're playing a big, long game. A lot of us have our little head in the grass, And we aren't really thinking that these people would be doing that. Like, how could they orchestrate that within my lifetime? But they've been at this a long time, guys. They've been herding the chattel for a long time. You live on a plantation, basically. But they are controlling you, and they tell you what reality is, and they know human psychology. They know how to manipulate you. They're trying to keep you dumbed down and distracted and entertained, so you're not thinking about other things and expanding your spiritual self and realizing that you are actually a spiritual being having a meat sack experience. You're not this meat sack. This is not you, but they're trying to keep you focused on this low vibration realm, reality. So, just wanted to throw that out there. I hope you guys are starting to wake up, that you're being controlled and manipulated at every turn. Everything you see that's mainstream is there for a reason. It's to manipulate your mind. Have a good day, guys.